Hey, Chris Lipe here. Brad Delp, studio isolated vocals for More Than a Feeling, Boston. I've been wanting to listen to this song like this for years, and these are high quality. They're from the master tapes. It's not done with AI, so you get to hear every little detail.
I looked out this morning and the sun was gone. Turned on some music to start my day, then lost myself in a familiar song. I closed my eyes and I slipped away.
Oh, yeah. Huh. You can hear the headphone bleed in there. I did not realize that there was a vocal, like a head voice double there. That is super cool. And I didn't realize it was as doubled as it is.
It's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, a feeling, and I begin dreaming, more than a feeling, till I see Mary Ann walk away. I see my Mary Ann walking away.
You hear all the imperfections in there, the pitch floating over itself during the doubles and the harmonies. There's lots of chorusing, and you just don't get that level of depth when you're using tuning, which they were not using here. Well, not entirely. More on that at the end, I think. I've had a suspicion for a long time that they did pitch manipulation at the very end on the high harmonies when listening to the full mix. We'll see what it sounds like here. Now, Brad Delp is a true tenor, and he's able to be super light in the chorus right there.
It's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play.
And I hear that old song they used to play. Hear that old song. He's so light. I have to intentionally lighten up my voice and sort of be on the edge of head voice and chest voice when I talk, and then sing to get anywhere close to the same sort of vibe that we hear here. If I go full chest and just push up to those notes, and I hear that old song they used to play, it might sound all right for a little while, but it's too heavy.
See my Mary Ann walking away. So many people have come and gone. Their faces fade as the years go by. Yet I still recall as I wander on, as clear as the sun in the summer sky.
Oh, I like that section a lot. There's a lot more reverb, and it's a longer tail of reverb than I thought there was.
As clear as the sun in the summer sky.
Sky, 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 sky. Playing with my placement and breath pressure to try to get something that's lighter like Brad.
As I wander on, as clear as the sun.
Love that lift. I'm a little heavier than him still. That's understandable. I've got a heavier voice in general. Some as clear as the sun in the summer sky.
It's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, a feeling, and I begin dreaming, more than a feeling, till I see Mary Ann walk away. I see my
That trail out there at the end, you get to hear that extra.
walk away. I see my Mary.
How he falters.
It's more than a feeling.
You know, he's pushing up to those notes more than I thought, too. It's not like he's landing on top of all of them.
It's more than a
It's more than a feeling. He is light when he's up there, but it's not this, it's more. There's a definite, it's more than a, there's a scooping.
It's more than a feeling.
Feeling.
It's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that,
when I hear that old song they used to play.
it's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play. And
Even through the doubles, you can hear this dynamic placement going on. You hear that old song is much more, it's back. Hear that old song they used to play. And then for play, it's brought forward, it's heavier play. It's definitely a belt. I love that contrast. And you don't hear that. You hear it more as almost reverb in the final mix. If you like this approach of me picking out qualities and things in people's voices that are inspiring and working on your own voice to see what you can unlock, click the link below in the video description or pinned comment and join my free course. I'll help you pull things out of your voice you never knew were there.
it's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming, more than a feeling, till I see Mary Ann walk away.
Beautiful harmonies.
I see my Mary Ann walking away.
Then they bring in the guitar solo. Why not? It's a voice too. Let's listen to that ascent.
My Mary Ann walking away.
Very reinforced falsetto, reinforced head voice there. You hear that shift on an H. Way.
See my Mary Ann walking away.
He approaches it initially quite lighter on that lower high note.
Walking away.
And then adds some weight to it as he goes up in pitch. It's a growth that happens as he goes higher. Walking away. That's fun. Oh, they faded out. Cool.
When I'm tired and thinking cold, I hide in my music, forget the day.
Now listen there. That's super cool. Never heard that before.
I hide in my music, forget the day.
Forget the chest voice, head voice. Forget the day. Super light. He's going in and out of head voice and chest voice even though he's low.
I hide in my music, forget the day, and dream of a girl I used to know.
Love the doubles.
I closed my eyes and she slipped away.
Ugh, listen to that weight. Way. And then
I close my eyes
I
and
close my eyes. Beautiful.
I close my eyes and she slipped away.
A little sigh out of that. Now listen here.
She slipped away.
That's so high up there. Now, for years listening to this song, you hear those high harmonies and you're like, what? I mean, he's got a high voice, but this is way back when. So, 70s, late 70s,
She
early 80s.
slipped away.
That's totally real. She slipped away. and doubled, right? And I love how he goes down to the chest voice. Way! Weighty! Yeah! I can't hit that, but that doesn't mean he can't. I think that one's real. I think the lead one is real. But those ones up high, now the producer of this, Tom Schultz, was just a genius. He did things that other people hadn't thought of doing in the guitar production, but also with the vocal production. And what I think happened here, and probably some of you actually know this, but I'm just guessing. I think they slowed down the tape for those harmonies. So everything was lower, and then they let Brad, still in head voice, so the tonalities matched, record those high harmonies. And then they sped it back up. So you're still singing with yourself. You're still matching pitches and creating the right intervals, but you get to benefit from this pitch raising.
She slipped away.
That is seriously awesome. That's one of those things I never noticed before. I love that.
It's more than a feeling. More than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming. More than a feeling. Till I see Marianne walk
That's some breath support right there. That's a beautifully held note. But listen to how just like we heard at the beginning, but even more here, there's so much pitch variation. It's just this richness of imperfection that gives us this wonderful choral sounding vocal.
It's more than a feeling. More than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming. More than a feeling. Till I see Marianne walk
And there's a little trail there with the reverb at the end. That was super fun to experience a song that I've heard my whole life in a brand new way. There's a lot of layers, and my suspicions were confirmed. And make sure you've checked out this playlist with other isolated vocal analysis videos that I've done. We'll see you for more.